Hi, welcome to our channel Mind Programming, where we bring smart insights from top books distilled for busy minds. Let's begin introduction to a new way of working. The traditional way is broken for years. People believe that to run a successful business, they needed complex plans, big funding, long hours, and a polished office. There was a clear path. Write a detailed business plan, search for investors, hire a big team, and then spend months or years building a perfect product. But more and more, this model has failed. Small businesses struggle to survive under the weight of these expectations. Many never launch. Those that do often get stuck, try to please investors instead of customers. In reality, success today often comes from people who skip the traditional path. They start small, stay lean, and grow at their own pace. They solve real problems for real people instead of chasing trendy ideas or industry buzz. Some of the most successful companies have started in basements, bedrooms, or cafes. Their founders didn't wait for permission. They just got started with what they had. It wasn't about doing everything right. It was about doing something meaningful and learning along the way. Ignore the real world. Many people love to say things like that won't work in the real world. The phrase is often used to stop new ideas. But the real world is not a fixed place with one set of rules. It changes all the time. The real world used to say no one would buy shoes online, no one would trust a stranger to sleep in their house, and no one would pay for software monthly. But now, we have online shoe stores, home sharing services, and software subscriptions everywhere. When someone tells you your idea won't work in the real world, what they often mean is that it doesn't match what's already been done. But new ideas always sound strange before they succeed. People are scared of change, so they use the real world as an excuse to stay comfortable. The ones who make a difference are those who challenge the old ways, not follow them. They are willing to try something new, even if others doubt it. Planning is guessing. Most business plans are just guesses. People pretend they can predict the future by writing long documents filled with numbers, timelines, and charts. But the truth is, the future is unknown. The market might change, the economy might shift, and people's needs can evolve overnight. What sounds like a great idea today may fall flat tomorrow. That's why spending too much time planning is risky. You might build a perfect plan for a world that no longer exists by the time you're ready to act. It's better to stay flexible. Plan only as much as you need to take the next step. Adjust as you learn. Think of your path like driving through fog. You can only see a few meters ahead, but that's enough to keep moving. You don't need to see the whole highway. As long as you keep checking where you are and where you want to go, you can adjust your route along the way. That's smarter than following a long plan that no longer fits your reality. Why grow? People often assume growth is the ultimate goal. More customers, more staff, bigger offices, higher revenue. Growth feels like success, but growing for the wrong reasons can bring problems. When you hire too fast, you lose control. When you chase too many customers, you lose focus. When you raise too much money, you feel pressure to spend it, even when it's not wise. Bigger is not always better. Sometimes, staying small is a better choice. Small teams move faster. They communicate better. They build things quicker and with fewer mistakes. They stay close to their customers. They don't need layers of managers or endless meetings. They can make decisions today and act tomorrow. A small, focused company can achieve more than a large, clumsy one. Staying small lets you keep your independence and work on things you care about without being controlled by outside forces. There's a story of two friends who started a software company with just a few $1,000s and a single product idea. They didn't hire anyone at first. They worked in the evenings and focused on solving one problem really well. Over time, people loved their product. They slowly added features and, eventually, a few team members. Years later, they were profitable, independent, and still small by choice. While other companies burned through millions, laid off workers, and closed, they stayed focused, lean, and successful. Thank you for listening, and please like the video and subscribe for more great upcoming content that will put you in top 1% people in the world.